Matthew here. Welcome to Luminade Studios, stream number 8. I'm checking to see if I'm live on my different platforms. Let's see what we got here. See if this is working. Already. Something coming up. All right. Looks like I'm starting to work here. So, my different platforms. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me mute these guys. So yes, this is Matthew, and this is Luminade Studios, and I am going to be. Oh, let me fix my camera. And I wanted to do a quick stream, creating a new avatar in OBS Studio. So I've seen a lot of other streams, with avatars and stuff like that. I thought, hey, maybe I can do that. So let me see. So I have my, let me see, I have my sound here, and let's see, let's open in a new window, and let's zoom out. So what I was thinking of doing is making this avatar, oops. Let's zoom out. All right. So I'm going to make it based on my face here. So I'm going to grab screen colors from my face, like right about here. And let's see. A little pink there. So pick screen color. Let's grab it right up there. Okay. So I was thinking of making a face kind of like this. Hold on a moment. Oopsie. All right. So I'm going to make my face kind of like, oops, kind of like this. Come on, draw. Thank you. Boy, I'm really dark. Let's lighten that up a little bit. Maybe I need a more close color of my, pick a screen color, something like that. That looks better. That looks more like my skin tone. I'll use me as a example. Okay, that's better. But I have another skin tone I can use. So I was thinking of making a face for me, so I can have that in place in my camera. I don't really have a square jaw. But let's go like this. Kind of have a round chin. Make a neck here. And then let's do a head like this. There. So it's kind of weird colored. So let's color it in. Ready? So I have kind of like dark green eyes. So let's, like hazel colored eyes. So let's do that. Okay. Let's pick kind of like olive, maybe a little darker. that's not really that green. Let's go more green here and a darker version of that. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So now let me put, I'm gonna make eyes for me. Now, let me choose my hair color. That looks good. Alrighty. So I'm gonna choose hair color for my guy. Okay. And you know, let's remove these parts here. I don't really like these here. Okay. So let's choose the darker brown, the darker pink to make like a smile right here. Okay. Now let's choose like a dark blue. And make a hat with that. I like to wear hats sometimes. I know it's not me. So and we can use a lighter blue. This. Already. So, oops. Okay. So that's kind of my face, smiling. Already. So what I want to do is I'm going to hold on. Open a new terminal. I'll bring it over here. And I'm going to put that in prod. I'm going to make a new directory, mkdir, projects, OBS, avatar. So I'll make myself a little smaller. Okay. So what I want to do is I'm going to go over to here. Now I'm going to use Python. I am going to make, what I want to do is when I talk into my microphone, I want to be able to make this avatar animate. I've seen how, oh no, I'm already, so I am here. So let's make, I'm going to use Python 3 dash, I'm going to make a virtual environment in this directory. And then after that's done, I will do then bin pip. Now pip is an installer for Python. Install, and it's going to be called hold on a second, let me see. It will be called sound device. This will allow me to pull from, and I also need to get numpy. So these two sources I need to make. Alrighty. Let's wait for them to build. Okay. Now, let's create a new file. Animate avatar. Okay. All right. So first, I need to import sound device as SD. Then I'm going to import cube, which I want to pull from the audio buffer. I need to use OS to do some image switching and import time for some sleep functions. So I'm gonna get a buffer size from the audio stream of my microphone, which will be about this is 44 kilohertz of 100 milliseconds worth. My microphone stream will be from this. There'll be sd.input stream and block size will be buffer size. Okay. All right, so mic stream dot start. So I'm going to start recording in audio. Let's see here. Alrighty. So we need to do, I'm going to do average wave is going to be a list of, and talking will be when it detects if I am talking. So while, we'll just do an infinite loop right now. And then audio buffer and success equals mic stream dot read buffer size. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do average wave. I'm going to get the wave buffer dot append from the ABS of audio buffer dot minimum. I want to get the minimum buffer from there. If length is of average wave is, this is, I'm taking the summation of this, or the average wave, then I will delete the first. Delete average wave of 0. I'll delete the first column out of there. Now, base sound will be the sum of average wave divided by the length of average wave. Okay, so And then let me print out some values I have here. Print out bass, sound, and audio buffer dot max. This is the max volume that's coming out of there of my voice. And what I'm going to do is if audio buffer dot max is greater than the minimum of average wave times, I'm going to put like a value 1.3, then we're going to say talking equals true. Else talking equals false. So now we will print out talking. Are we talking? Okay. So let's do then bin Python and see if this will work. Oh, there we go. There's some numbers. So when I'm talking, it will say true. It might detect some sound. We might need to do some volume adjustments here, but let me see. Let me turn down my volume just a little bit to see if it'll work. See, it seems to be working pretty good. So when it says true, my voice will be talking or not. Okay, so it seems to work. All right. So I was thinking that I could use a set of images to just make this work in there. Let me put my volume back up just a tad. And maybe OBS Studio, I can boost my microphone just a bit. Let's see if I can increase my volume by like 120% more. Yeah, that sounds good. I won't know until the end. So, okay. Alrighty. So back right now, this is what what I want to do next is I'm going to create, I'm going to move the images that I have here. This is going to be my face. I'm going to use the SVG. So let me copy this, copy image address, and then I'll do curl K, and this would be, no. Let me open this in the new, I'll grab this curl dash K. There we go. Face, I'm going to name it face00.html. So this is the face that we're not talking. So this is when the face is true, false. Okay. Alrighty. Now, let's change my face around so I can put so okay. So there's my mouth when I am talking. So let me refresh this. Now I have another image. Now I will name this face.1.html. All right. So what I'm going to do, not HTML, sorry, SVG. Face.0, turn it to face.0 dot SVG. Face.1.html, face.1.svg. Okay, that's what they were supposed to be. All right. So if I do Falcon face.0.svg, it should load. There we go. There's my face there. Okay. And number one should be like that. Looks like I have a mustache, but that's okay. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to have I'm going to have a HTML file. So we'll have a face.html. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reload this every second. So let me see if I can do this. So first thing, let's just do HTML /HTML body head and in the head let's put nothing yet. Now the only thing I want to do right now is to put image src. Let's just see if this will work. Face 00.svg. And in head I want to reload this, but I'm gonna do meta, not Facebook, http equiv. This is a really bad way of refreshing a website, but I want to avoid JavaScript. Refresh, and then content will refresh itself. 1, comma, face.html. Okay. Alrighty. So this is face 00. Now I'm going to copy that 00.html to face 01.html, and then I will change everything in face.html. So this will be face1.svg, and that's fine. That's all I have to change. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to do a link. Okay, so let's do an ln-s face 00.html to face.html. Now let's do Falcon. Now if we go to the last Falcon that we had open, we can just do face.html, and it should reload on itself like that. Okay, so you can see that that's my idea right there. Now if I remove this and then switch this to face, now it should be mouth open. Now if I go, now it should be mouth closed. Okay, so that's my idea. So there's always going to be, it's cheesy, but now let's let's see if this will work. Okay. All right, but what I want to do is I want to use Python to change these in the code there. Nano animate avatar. So we will do are we talking, and in this code we will make another if talking os.symlink. So what we'll do is we're going to make a face 01 dot HTML, and we'll make a template called f10 dot HTML. Okay, and then we'll just swap it over. Replace to f10 dot HTML to face dot HTML. Okay, and then we'll switch this to else, and we'll switch this to 0, and that's it. Okay, so let's see what happens to our character if I run this. Are we talking? Are we talking? Now let's see. Hello. Hi, how are you? I'm talking now. Now it's got a kind of a nasty flash to it, but at least I am. Let me minimize my guy. Okay, so now I have a file I can use like right here, and I am talking. Not that animated, but at least the mouth opens and closes. Okay, so let's animate the head. I want to make his head bob back and forth. Okay, I'm going to use a little CSS animation for this. Hold on. Okay, so nano base 00.html. Now in here, we're going to do script, no, style. The other style. Head. So I'm going to put it in a fixed position. Can't type. Top 0px. And then we'll do animation. Move. Sway head. And we'll do a 1 second animation infinitely. Okay. And let's see how this will work. All right. Next, we'll do at keyframes, sway head. And then what we'll do is we'll make 3 states. We'll make 0%, which will be the top 0px, like our starter. Transform the head with rotate Z. Let's try 10 degrees. And then close this off. Now, I want to keep the same this 100%. And then on the 50%, we'll make it that. And then we'll also move the head up like 10. So not sure what this is going to do, but let me grab this whole block here and move it into the other one. And I'm going to paste that in there in the other file since we have two files. All right, let's see what our character's doing. Nothing. Oh, we also have to adjust this. We have to do class equals move head. Can't forget that. Class equals move head. All right, let's see what it's doing. Whoa, that doesn't look right. It's definitely rotating. All right, let's try doing altering the transform origin. That's what it is. Transform origin allows us to set a point. So let's try 100 pixels by 100 pixels. And we'll see if that's working. Okay, that seems to be good. But he's just not nodding up and down. Okay, so let's try 100 seems good here. Let's try 25 pixels, I guess. That's pretty good. It's right on the neck here. But I think he's bobbling his head too much. It's like he's head banging. Let's try something more like, let's try 5 degrees. So he's just kind of rocking his head back and forth. Hey, that looks pretty good. All right. So now let's grab all of this new code and put it in the number 1. And let's remove this stuff. This is the old one. Let me see if base 0001. Do it 01.html. And it moves back to the other one. That's fine. It should redirect back to the other one. All right. So now let's see what happens if I rerun the other thing, the animate avatar. All right. So now I'm talking and I'm animating side by side. So sweet. I love it. Now this is working out really cool. It does jitter a little bit, but I think it's still pretty neat. Let's try it in Firefox to see if that'll work too. Hold on a second. Oh, Firefox is going slow. New window. Give me a minute here. Okay. Let's see if that'll work in Firefox. Oh yeah, it does. Sweet. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Let's try. Oh, it's not using the face 001. Oh yeah, it does change. Okay, it is working. So let me shut this face off. Okay, so this guy seems to be working pretty good. Now what I want to do is I want to put it in OBS Studio. Now OBS Studio is right here. So I want to put this head, but I want to make it as a hold on a second. All right, I'm gonna bring OBS Studio down here. Woo! Let me shut off that part though, just so you can see me in there. Oh, you can't see me there, huh? All right. So what I'm going to do, you can't see my screen. That's right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new browser object. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a local file, and I'm going to browse. I'm going to browse. Let's see. Let's go to Matt. Let's go to projects. Let's go to OBS avatar. And let's grab our face.html here. Okay. So let's go. Okay. Hey, there's my head there. Sweet. It's really tiny. So let's change the size of this browser. Properties. All right, let's make it 200 by 200. There. Now I can zoom in on there. Now what I want to do is I want to flip it around. There. I have my little head there. Hey. So yeah, I have my little avatar head. Let's refine this a little bit more and see. I can make it. I gotta make it a little bit smaller. Properties. No. 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 Browser. Properties. And let's make it 100 by 100. It's an SVG file, so it should work out pretty good. There. Now I have a browser head. Yay! Not that big of a head. And I also have my other image running here too. Hello. There's Sam running along there. Let me chase him. La 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 la. I'm gonna eat you, Sam. Ah. Yeah. So, that's pretty much what I wanted to show everyone. I hope everyone has a blessed day. I will probably be recording later today. This was just to work on my stream idea, and I hope everyone has a blessed afternoon. All right, this is Wilgeman, and I will see you later.